Thanks for joining us. Time to get ready for NBA action on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Toronto Raptors facing off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now let's go to Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr out at Target Center as tip-off approaches.
And ready to get going, we see the Timberwolves. Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First, for the Raptors, Williams is out there with Curry. We've got Garbage Man. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. Then there's Kevin Willis, and it's Stewart in at the 4 slot. And looking at Minnesota.
Guys, we know it was a struggle last season for the Timberwolves, but against the Eastern Conference, they were pretty competitive. Nearly had a 500 record against teams from the East.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Screen by Smith. Here's Terrell, rejected by Willis. Now here's Curry, defended by Terrell. Williams gets a screen from Stewart. Off the pick. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the game going here with the first basket for the Raptors.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way.
On the wing, Steven Jackson. Drills it from outside.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Minnesota on D. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Yes, Kevin, and he didn't outright say that he didn't worry about defense here, but it was all about offense for them this game. He said numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good looks, good movement, and hitting shots. That's all there is to it. Let's see if their approach works.
Thanks for filling us in, Doris, and not too surprising that their offensive approach will be a major focus.
Yeah, that's what I would expect, Kevin. I mean, this is a team that really hangs its hat on its offensive execution.
But, guys, that can't be the sole focus. They can't forget to defend.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. On defense, the Timberwolves. Outside, Williams. With the lead pass, here's Willis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, back to the Timberwolves, that's a marked improvement over how they've done, Steve, over the past few seasons.
Yeah, the last few years, that's easily the best winning percentage the Wolves have had against the Eastern Conference. And they won't want to take much from last season to this one, but maybe that's something at least they can carry over and try to build on.
And that one falls for Willis.
You know, it wasn't a surprise that the Raptors struggled on the road. Most young teams do. They were 13-28 as the visiting team. They did end the year looking a lot more dangerous on the road than they started, though.
So he gets them both. Well, Clark, you were talking about the Raptors' struggles on the road. They didn't have the best road record at the end of the season, as you said, but, Steve, they did show some bite with their play.
You know, one of the interesting stats from the Raptors last year is they actually scored more points on the road than they did at home, and that rarely happens in the NBA. But I think the big thing with Toronto, their defense has to improve more than anything else.
And the Raptors with the ball after the miss from Mitchell. 5 to shoot from the low block. The shot's good from Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got his first bucket in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Steven Jackson on the wing from about 19 feet. Shot is off, and Toronto will come the other way. It's Williams with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, his playmaking ability certainly worth noting, Clark.
Yeah, you rarely see an efficient offense that doesn't feature good passing, Steve. You know that. He helps keep the ball moving.
He misses the free throw.
You know, it appeared to be another season where the Raptors would be near the bottom of the league, but while the terms rock bottom and embarrassing floated around, they made some moves and were able to go on a run to climb towards the middle of the pack.
He's off on the second. Well, we all know the trade for Rudy Gay, the major move coming last season for the Raptors. They were able to get a look at the playoff scenario at times. And, you know, Steve, it looked like they were much more competitive down the stretch.
Yeah, this is a team that has struggled the last 2 years, but I think that spark near the end of the regular season gives them hope. And now it's time to start that climb, get back into the playoffs, and continue to build and become an excellent NBA franchise, because they have the potential to do so.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Toronto. Curry gets the bucket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and it's rejected. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
Shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the made shot from Curry. Here's Terrell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Raptors ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Williams dishes to McGrady. The pass to Willis. Guarded by Serbiak. McGrady kicks to Williams. Back to McGrady. Toronto working the ball around now. From beyond the arc. And the shot is good. McGrady's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
The Raptors making a switch here. Marks is checked in. Oakley comes in for Kevin Willis. Brown is checked in for Curry. And it's Bogues in for Williams. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 10. Here's Terrell. That one off the back iron and out.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's McGrady. The finger roll finish at the bucket. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Passes it to Terrell. They need this one, and he hits the jump shot.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Raptors leading by 10. Bogues kicks it over to Marks. Brown, McGrady up top. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 7.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
But they get it back. Number 5. He's covered by Brown.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Bogues the pass to Oakley. McGrady. Great D that time from Steven Jackson.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Mitchell's shot is good. And so here's Toronto. 10-point lead. Now here's Bogues. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Really left alone that time.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Terrell. Smith with a screen on Bogues. 1:53 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Number 5. And the lead is down inside single digits. 6 points for him.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
McGrady outside. And it's Brown missing.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Bogues with it. It's Brown on the wing. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 9. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson kicks to Patterson. There's the pass to Nesterovic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by McGrady. Brown dishes to Bogues. In low to Oakley. It's stolen by Garnett. Here's Terrell, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Muggsy Bogues picks one up. Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Terrell.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2 for 1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Now, here's Bogues. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGrady. And again, no good by Toronto.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Garnett kicks to Jackson. Left side Jackson, buried from 15 feet out. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by... And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, guys, for Steve Nash last season, he became just the 5th player in league history to crack 10,000 assists, joining John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Mark Jackson, and Magic Johnson. Nash said, to have just one scholarship offer and to play in the NBA as long as I have and to be on a list with people like Magic is beyond my wildest dreams. Adding, it's incredibly special, humbling, and a tribute to playing with a lot of great players over my career. No surprise, fellas, giving credit to his teammates.
Well, you have to like that focus on the team first. Thanks, Doris. The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from Terrell. Curry's checked in for Toronto. Both good from the line that time. Here's Bowes. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Oakley. He dishes it to Curry. Pass to McGrady. Tries from 10. The shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. And there's the feed to Jackson. Garnett outside. Garnett right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Raptors with the lead. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And again, no good by Toronto.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Jackson, and it's blocked by Curry. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. He feeds it to McGrady. Defended by Terrell. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Garbage man, he's checked in for Charles Oakley. Minnesota shooting 41% for the game. Number 5, guarded by Curry. No good from Terrell. For Toronto, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Drops in the tray. Williams has got 5 now. Timberwolves trailed by 4. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Releases. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside for Curry from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Back to Williams. He passes to Willis. Dishes to Williams. Clock at 6. Fires, high post. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Marks is checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The dish to Garnett. Defended by Marks. Fader on the way. That's good. Garnett's got his second bucket tonight.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Now Williams. He has 5. Passes to garbage man. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Williams. 16 feet away. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 7-foot shot. The shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort. Raptors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And there's the call on Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Garbage man, the pass to Williams. There's the steal. Here's the break. Number 5. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 11.
So deflating for a team. Coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Here's Willis. Here's Garbage Man. From 6 feet out, he nails it. And the Raptors lead by 2. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Terrell, he's guarded by Williams. Back to Smith. Pass to Terrell. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Serbiak, no luck.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Curry outside. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort, and he's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Feeds it to Patterson. And there's the pass to Terrell. Smith with a screen on Williams. Kicks it to Patterson. Launches it. Count that one. Patterson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now here's Williams. He kicks to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Terrell. And again, it's Minnesota converting. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Williams. Pass to Willis. Here is Garbage Man. The shot from the low post is good. Garbage Man's got 4 points this quarter. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Toronto. And here is Serbiak, all alone. He squares up and sinks it.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Toronto's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Willis. He dishes it to Brown. He passes to Willis. Williams, 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Threatens the bucket good. Williams has got 8.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
29 seconds left in the second quarter. Smith outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Number 5. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Outside Williams. Back to Oakley. It's taken away by Smith. Number 5. No good trying to beat the buzzer. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night, and we're almost over the hump. This is
the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Jackson doing all kinds of things. He has 14 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently. Try to get into his airspace.
Pass to Willis. Changes up. Here's Garbage Man. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here in the second half.
No good from Terrell. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And here is Williams. Pass to Willis. Defended by Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer, and Willis gets it to go. 6 points for him.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Williams comes with a double team. The pass to Mitchell. And here is Serbia. He's covered by Willis. And here is Serbia. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The feed to Smith. Backs down. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Minnesota, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
One of the things that really jumps out at you about the Timberwolves last year is how well they got to the foul line. Everybody on the roster is pretty good and clever at using ball fakes to draw fouls and get themselves to the free throw line, and it makes it very frustrating when you're defending a team like that.
And Toronto making a change here. Bogues is checked in. Smith hits them both. Well, Clark, you said it. They were very good at drawing fouls. They were also very good at avoiding fouls, Steve, defensively.
Yeah, very disciplined defensively. The end result, they were 3rd best in the NBA in free throw differential. And for a team that struggled shooting the ball from long range, those extra points came in handy.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. The layup missed.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Passes it to Terrell. A runner, and it's in off the backboard. 10 points for him.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Bogues. True on the 14-footer. Bogues has got his first 2 points of the night. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smith with a screen on Bogues. And here is Serbia. That 3 off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now here's Bogues. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Willis. Elbow shot. No good. Nice D from Terrell.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
And that one's good. 12 points for him. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone. Pass to Stewart. Willis with it. Defended by Mitchell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, no team likes to have their first-round pick belong to another team. It gets worse when you're a lottery team yourself and you're trying to build your talent base up. But the Raptors' number 12 pick in this summer's draft went to one of the elite teams in Oklahoma City.
That free throw, no good. Well, Clark, as you said, the Thunder got the Raptors' first selection this last year. Only the way the Raptors would have been able to hang on to it was, Steve, if they jumped up to the top 3 in the lottery.
And as bad as it might seem for the Raptors to have not had a first, I mean, and it is bad, it was as good as any other time for them to not have a first-round pick because the draft wasn't deep, and the Raptors have a lot of young talent already and that they can make improvement with.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The shot's good from Steven Jackson. He's got 16. Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Bogues. McGrady outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's taken away by Smith. Jackson kicks to Patterson. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Patterson. Back to Jackson. And it's blocked by McGrady. Bogues with it. Pass to Willis. Back to Bogues. And that one's on target from the wing. Bogues has got his second bucket of the night.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
And here is Serbiak. Smith with a screen on Oakley. Here's Serbiak. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Oakley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now Bogues. He passes to Willis. Oakley inside, covered by Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line. About 76% a year ago.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Some changes for Toronto. Marks is checked in, and it's Williams in for Bogues. Both free throws good from Oakley. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Terrell, he's covered by Brown. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Timberwolves made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That free throw good from Terrell. Both free throws good from Terrell. Here is Williams. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Oakley. McGrady outside. McGrady gets a screen from Oakley. McGrady passes to Brown. Lock at 6. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Marks. Nails the wide open jump shot.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The pass to Terrell. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Mitchell. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Terrell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Jackson. He passes it to Terrell. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And the Raptors making a change here. Toronto trailing. Outside Curry. Williams dishes to Oakley. McGrady. Oakley, a screen on Patterson. Here's Curry with the 3. Garnett grabs the board. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
With some arc. The shot no good. Great defense that time from Tracy McGrady. Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Curry kicks to Williams. McGrady outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. The dish now to Garnett. Feeds to Patterson. Number 5. Just as the horn sounds.
Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean, he was not going to pass that shot up.
No
well
way.
done. Big time shot in the clutch.
No, he was.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. Terry, Bogues defending. And here is Serbiak. Shoots from 14. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And Toronto making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Outside Curry. Here's Willis. 6 to shoot. Right side Curry. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And Minnesota has possession. A 2-point game. Back to Garnett. Kicks it to Smith. Number 5, guarded by Curry. And that one's good. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And here's Bogues. Pass to Willis. Back to Bogues. And the pass to Stewart. Stolen by Jackson. Serbia guarded by Curry. And the basket by Serbia. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. Toronto's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Bogues. Shot clock at 6. Gives him the lead pass. And the shot is good from Garbage Man.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Minnesota calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Brown is checked in for Curry. Knocks it loose. He kicks it to Jackson. Number 5. He's covered by Brown. Number 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That free throw good from Steven Jackson. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Kevin Willis. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
McGrady passes to Williams. Back to McGrady. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Rejected by Mitchell. And they're pushing it up. Number 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 24.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Here is Garbage Man. Here's Stewart. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Terrell. Smith with a screen on Williams. Pass to Terrell. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now the pass to Stewart. McGrady outside. Toronto working the ball around now. And again, Toronto no up. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Number 5. Toronto grabs the miss. McGrady's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Brown kicks to McGrady. Backs in. Outside Williams. Stripped away. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Excellent D that time from Stewart. Raptors trail by 10. Left side, Brown. Passes to Garbage Man. McGrady outside. And the shot is good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Smith with a screen on Brown. Number 5 misses off the left iron.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well, corralling those caroms.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them, though.
Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Some changes for Toronto. Willis comes in for McGrady, and Curry subbed in for Brown. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Williams. He passes to Willis. He dishes it to Curry. Outside Williams. And again, no good by Toronto. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. The shot's good from Terrell. 19 points in the game.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Toronto calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Steven Jackson.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Raptors trail by 10. Outside Williams. And he banks in the layup. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Terrell, he's guarded by Williams. And here is Serbia. 6 on the shot clock. Shot left block. Toronto grabs the miss. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The feed to Curry. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Terrell. And it's blocked by Curry.
It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle, for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck?
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And Willis drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you've got a chance to close the gap, you've got to do it.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Terrell, he's guarded by Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 4. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Outside Williams. Right side Williams. Right block shot. Can't hit. Nice defense from Terrell. And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This may be their most important possession.
Yeah, as long as they don't make a mistake here, they should be safe.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Curry dishes to Williams. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Curry with the steal.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Terrell. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Terrell. It falls!
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And the Raptors call time here. They're losing by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's what's your take?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams inside the line.
Wow!
Gets the big-time shot to fall, and we are headed to overtime.
That is ice.
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Pass to Terrell. Lets it fly from 18. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. 23 points in the game. Toronto trailing. Outside Williams. Willis defended by Mitchell. The jump hook. Willis no good.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Number 5, guarded by Curry. Mitchell passes to Terrell. Unloads from 13. They get it back. Smith. And the first one at the line is good. Smith hits them both. Raptors trail by 4. Now here's Williams. Pass to Willis. Defended by Mitchell. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to Willis. Backs him down, and there's the call on Jackson. That's his third foul of the game. The open shot, Williams. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota leading by 4. Number 5, guarded by Curry. The pass to Terrell. The shot. The good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 25.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Number 5, defended by Stewart. Here's Smith. The second chance effort, and the basket by Serbia. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Passes it to Stewart. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You look at the game so far for Williams. He has 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both shots good from the stripe. We're in overtime if you've just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Pass to Terrell. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Knocked away and stolen by Williams. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Terrell, and he makes good on the way up. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Right side, Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. And they go to the intentional foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yep, basket here, and that pretty much wraps it up.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 23 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. But this thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let fate run its course so you can get on to the next game.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Carter with the three, trains it from downtown.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Minnesota shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
Yeah, in this situation, clock management crucial.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Jackson against Williams. From outside, off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Here's Curry with the three, and the miss. And so the Timberwolves take the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Steven Jackson.